This video is about the face-to-face revision class which is going to be held in Guntur from 27th March to 31st March. The timings will be 7:30 AM to 1 PM. Now, like many are having doubts regarding what we are going to cover, like what aspects that we are going to cover in this revision, exactly how many hours is this revision. So what are the topics that are not being covered? So simply what we are covering, what we are not covering. So that we are going to mention through this video. First of all, we have this auditing subject completely, 22 chapters. Just a minute. We are having totally, as per our material, it is completely 22 chapters. You can see the index of the book which we have given here. So before I proceed further, first let me clarify. Along with this, those who are attending the face-to-face revision, first let me talk about the course. Okay, so where the fees we fixed as 1500 rupees, and if at all, if any student who is already having Smart Notes hard copy with you, okay, we will reduce 350 rupees and we will only take 1150 from you. Like many of our regular students and Smart Course students who are taking Google Drive, or those who are attending face-to-face regular classes at Guntur, okay, for them we have already given Smart Notes. So for them 1150 is the fee. And those who are attending face-to-face classes, especially at Guntur, for them this fees will not be collected. So this is complimentary for them. For all our outsiders, for all whoever is coming from outside, like to attend these classes specifically, the fees is 1500. And with this 1500, what you are going to get? You are going to get hard copy of Smart Notes, and you're also going to get Google Drive backup, where Google Drive backup we will be giving to you with 1.2 view with 30 days validity. With 30 days validity. So 1.2 view will be provided with 30 days validity. From the date on which you activate the course, 30 days validity will be given. So this is a Google Drive backup. By the way, the backup is only of the revision class. The revision class will be taken and simultaneously will be recorded. So the backup will be given to you for 30 days along with the hard copy material. If at all any of you are absent in between, so you can even use this backup. Now, this is deliverable. So one of the deliverable, and like the material which I am going to use in this marathon is going to be mainly the Smart Notes. Smart Notes is the colored notes. So Smart Notes is actually the colored notes. I'll show you even the Smart Notes hard copy, soft copy. So this is the Smart Notes which we use for the entire revision. Most of the revision is taken from this particular Smart Notes. And this particular hard copy will be given to you, whoever is attending complimentarily. Okay. And you can see the first page of this Smart Notes also. So we have given in the Smart Notes what is our material, what are the chapters there in our material, and what is the corresponding chapter as per the ICI material. As per the ICI material, what is the corresponding chapter? Like, so we have clearly mentioned. Now, these chapters, we are dividing them in first priority and second priority chapters. Especially for May exams and November 23 exams, we are dividing these chapters into two segments. First priority chapters, and there is another thing called second priority chapters. First priority chapters and second priority chapters. We divide the syllabus. If you recollect, the auditing paper will come for 120 marks. Out of it, 30 marks is for MCQ portion. So 90 marks is for descriptive portion. And within this 90 marks, you are having 20 marks choice. Within this 90, you are having 20 marks choice. Now, some chapters equivalent to 20 marks, you can straight away ignore. You can straight away ignore. In addition to that, I always believe 2/3 of the syllabus if a student prepared perfectly. If 2/3 of the syllabus is being prepared perfectly by a student, he can easily secure 55 plus for sure. If 2/3 of the syllabus is prepared for perfectly. So we identified 30% of the syllabus consisting various chapters, which are little difficult to read, and the weightage is also maximum 35 to 40 marks. In the 120 marks of the paper, the weightage from these chapters is 30 marks to 40 marks. This is a maximum weightage. In fact, In the last November 22 attempt, from these chapters, the weightage is only 25 marks. In the last November attempt. So, almost 90 above marks. The weightage is from the first priority chapters that we listed. So, for the May attempt and November attempt, there are some chapters which are regarded as second priority chapters. Now, coming to the face-to-face revision. Like I told, we are having 7:30 morning to 1 o'clock with half an hour break. So, effectively, we can cover 5 hours lecture, or even I can say 4 hour 45 minutes video. 4 hour 45 minutes of the class will be conducted effectively. Almost 5 days we are having, which is equal to 24 hours. So we are going to have 24 hours of effective revision class face to face. And the same is recorded in here. Now within this 24 hours, we need to productively cover 70% of the syllabus. First observation, if at all you are deciding to attend this marathon, don't expect 100% syllabus. Not just me, nobody can cover. If at all I have to cover 100%, what I can do is I can only read and go. I cannot explain. If you are looking for explanation, if you are looking for clarity in the major part of the syllabus where generally students will not have clarity, that clarity you will get by attending this marathon. The fear you have on this audit subject can be removed for sure. That you can overcome after attending this marathon. You will never fear of audit subject. That I can guarantee. 70% of the syllabus. So what I am going to cover? So am I going to cover complete first priority? No. In the first priority, 2 chapters, forensic audit, audit in automated environment, I am not going to cover. In the first priority chapter, I am not going to cover audit in automated. So which means effectively what I am covering. So I am covering company audit, audit report, standards, ethics, corporate governance and audit committee. In corporate governance and audit committee, I cover only audit committee provisions and resignation of auditors provision. I will not be covering LODR, risk management, finance committee, risk management committee, board of directors composition. That aspect we will not cover. That will be covered in law, SEBI. Then peer review. We are going to cover full peer review, quality review, amended. Look. We are going to cover amendments in this class for sure. Complete amendments we are going to discuss. Whatever amendments material ICI gave, which is applicable for May 23 and November 23 examinations. Best example, in peer review, there is an amendment called Peer Review Guidelines 2022. So this entire guidelines we are going to discuss detailedly, thoroughly. Quality review we will be discussing. Bank audit we will be discussing. NBFC we will be discussing. CFS, insurance. Again, in NBFC audit, there is one amendment which is running throughout the NBFC chapter. That amendment is small, but that amendment is running throughout the NBFC chapter. Throughout the audit of NBFC chapter, we use that amendment frequently. Okay. Then we will be discussing internal management audit, due diligence also as part of revision. In addition to this, I hope time will permit, and I will also cover audit under fiscal loss in the revision class. Audit under fiscal loss in the revision class, and liabilities of auditor also I will be covering in the revision class. So these are the chapters which I am promising that I will be covering in the revision class. But these 2 chapters which I promised, getting it, I will cover depending upon the time available. See, for me, revision means without audience pulse, like without understanding, without even worrying about audience, whether they are understanding or not. Let me proceed with my revision. This is not my attitude. My attitude of doing revision is, I can promise better than any other regular class, you will have better clarity over attending these revision classes. This you can see in our various videos also, the comments made by the students. Getting it? So through attending revision also, you will have enough clarity. And then first one more point. Who can attend this revision class? Like, I have never listened to auditing class, or I have not at all started this subject. Can I attend this revision class? Yes, you can attend, but I cannot guarantee whether you understand or not. Getting it? So if at all you are thinking revision is a way to learn, don't think like that. It is not the correct way. Okay. So this will be taken assuming that student is having some basic knowledge in the auditing subject. With that assumption, this entire revision class will be handled. So I spoke about what will you get. I spoke about what I'm going to cover, and I spoke about where I am going to cover. If at all, in the meantime, you want to go through the smart notes, if at all you're having hard copy, well and good. If not, this soft copy you can find in rest of a CA and CMA application. There is an application you can see in this video, above logo is there. So rest of a CA and CMA application will be there in the Play Store. You download that, log in. Inside that you can find the smart notes. Okay, soft copy. You can download and just go through the notes. Okay, I'm telling you, major syllabus I am going to cover, which will occupy 75 to 80 marks of the portion. This I am going to cover in the revision class. And nobody can cover 120 marks. It's impossible within 25 hours of time. Getting it? That's it. If at all you are willing for 120 marks, take our regular course. That's it. Okay, carry on. So have a nice time and take decision. By the way, one more important clarification. That is, very recently on the YouTube, I have uploaded my, CA final marathon. Just a minute. Yes. So you can find that, my CA final audit marathon is very recently uploaded. It was uploaded in 2 parts. So part 1 and part 2. Almost it is going in full swing. So those of you like in this face-to-face revision class which I'm going to conduct at Guntur, getting it? So the topics will be majorly common. The difference between the YouTube marathon and the upcoming face-to-face revision, whatever I told here, the difference is definitely every time whenever we do a fresh video, fresh recording or fresh session, there will be substantial improvement. So you can find that improvement in this face-to-face revision class. So some students might have this doubt, sir, when on YouTube we are giving free marathon of 23-24 hours. This revision class is also 23-24 hours. So it is better for us to go with the YouTube, right? Obviously, yes. If you ask me, answer is yes. Then why are you doing this face-to-face revision? Primarily, I am doing this for my students. Those who have taken my regular course of edition 2023 in Google Drive. There are more than, like edition 23 has been started in February month. The videos, whatever we are selling, almost close to 170 students who have enrolled for it. Getting it? And there are some face-to-face students also who are attending regular. Getting it? Some 25 students were there. So to all of them, I promise that I'll give fresh revision recording. So that is the primary reason why I'm taking this revision class. That is why we are having recording session also. Whatever revision I'm going to take, we are having recording session also. So the primary agenda is to give service to them as we promised. Secondary, since it is available face-to-face, many students are asking for face-to-face classes of revision for audit, so they can also attend happily. So that's it. So I spoke about my revision marathon which is covered in YouTube and what is the difference between that and this. This face-to-face revision marathon, what I'm going to cover is, this is updated, completely amended marathon. Whatever I have uploaded on YouTube is my November attempt marathon re-uploaded, 24 hours. Earlier for November I have taken revision class, out of which 10 hours I uploaded on YouTube. Now it is 24 hours uploaded. Now I am going to take revision for face-to-face Guntur, right? Am I going to upload this in YouTube? No. I will upload this after 6 months. Now those who are attending face-to-face, we are collecting fees from them. And we will give this complimentarily to our existing students through Google Drive encrypted version. This cannot be uploaded on Google Drive. Only after 6 months we will upload. That's it. So I think I spoke about all aspects. Getting it? So take care. Have a nice time.